Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Let's start up with an update on the U.S. Drought Monitor for the region. This was a look at last week's map, but this week, not some good news for the west side. We've seen that area of abnormally dry conditions expand west of the Cascades, and look at the moderate to severe drought just up to our north. Still looking at some decent conditions. We've seen improvements on the east side over the last several weeks. No change with this week. But I do expect likely to start to see more of that moderate drought spreading west of the Cascades with such dry and hot weather in store for the region. We'll, of course, keep you posted each Thursday. But satellite radar in the meantime, we're seeing lots of sunshine across the region. A few fair weather cumulus clouds through some of the higher terrain. The marine layer has moved on out, but I do expect it to move back into Brookings and much of the rest of the coast as we head into tonight. Currently 94 in Medford, 85 in Klamath Falls. We're at 93 in Montague and up to 80 for you folks in Chemult. Taking a look at winds, there are some breezes picking up, nothing too terribly gusty. The breezes should be fairly light again tomorrow. But it will feel nice at least a bit for those hot temperatures that we're forecasting on your Friday. I do expect winds to pick up though again through much of the region as we go through this weekend. Tonight in the meantime, some milder temperatures down to 51 in Klamath Falls, 56 in Mount Shasta, down to 64 in Medford. Marine layer clouds and fog impacting Brookings with a low of 55. Tomorrow, great day to find a pool. It is going to get hot already into the mid 90s by 2 o'clock in the Rogue Valley, and will likely make it above the century mark later tomorrow afternoon. Hot, a forecast high of 102 degrees in Medford, up to 94 in Klamath Falls, 101 in Wairika. That UV index is going to be very high. Look for clearing skies, winds to pick up along the coast, and temperatures getting up to around 73 for high in Brookings if we can see enough sun. Heat advisories very expansive for the region. The west side beginning at noon tomorrow, and then along and east of the Cascades starting noon Saturday. The hottest weather is going to be on Saturday, the peak of this fairly short-lived heat wave. It's only going to last through the weekend, but the east side getting up temperatures near 100 degrees, and many of our west side valleys, especially on Saturday, we'll see temperatures climbing into the triple digits, looking very hot. If you're going to be heading to the Jackson County Fair, be sure to stay hydrated. A few high clouds drifting in on Sunday, but it's still going to be very hot. Great option to beat the heat. Head up to Crater Lake, 80 on Saturday, 76 degrees for high on Sunday. A breeze is picking up on Sunday, and winds will be picking up throughout much of southern Oregon and northern California on your Sunday, and that is going to be a concern when it comes to fire danger, especially over on the east side on Sunday. We'll be watching that closely. We could see a red flag warning issued, where that would mean those weather conditions, fires can spread very quickly in those weather conditions. The coast this weekend, another great option to beat those toasty valley temperatures. We'll see highs in the 70s overall through the weekend. Those winds will be very gusty out of the north, gusts up to 30 miles per hour or more expected both Saturday and especially Sunday along the coast. It stays windy into next week with quite a bit of sunshine. For Northern California, scorching hot, those temperatures, especially on Saturday, climbing well up into the triple digits. Temperatures do drop back into the start of next week. For the basin, very hot this weekend. We're going to keep a close eye on Sunday. Winds are going to pick up for the east side, and that could lead to some critical fire weather conditions. And then for the mountains, look for those warmer temperatures getting awfully hot, even up in our higher elevations this weekend, but it is fairly short-lived. And then in the Rogue Valley, some milder nights and those very hot temperatures, especially Saturday. Will drop back a bit Monday, Tuesday, but another little warming trend we'll have to keep an eye on for later next week.